And in order to get into proper posture, you're going to slide your hands down your thighs until you reach the top of your knees, and then just let your arms hang directly under your shoulder sockets. I want your weight centered over the arches of your feet. Top of the knee should be over the arches or the ball of the foot. You hit this 9-iron really well. You hit it 150 yards. It looks to me like I need to pay attention to your weight distribution. It looks to me like you have a lot of weight on your heels there. As you take the club away to the inside and underneath the plane, pretty good position at the top. Face might be a touch shut, but you drop the club down on a pretty good plane here. It's a little steep. Hands are a little too far away from the body there. And your pelvis is forward just a bit, a couple inches. So on the backswing, what you're seeing is your hips actually move in toward the ball a little bit. So that tells me there's a little bit too much weight on your heels. So I actually feel like as you turn back, you're getting weight into your left heel. Your hips are moving just a bit forward. I'd prefer that didn't happen. I prefer that you wouldn't come forward on the box there. But it looks good. I mean, the takeaway we got to fix. That's too far underneath. Well, it's certainly a nice shot. Definitely want to fix the takeaway though. So the key to the takeaway is getting the hands to stay, your trail arm, your lead arm, which is your right arm, is connected and your hands are standing close to your body on the takeaway. What you'll see here is his hands stay right on the shaft plane, right on that plane of the shaft on the takeaway. And on yours, your hands stay on the shaft plane, but you see how the club gets way underneath. But we still got work to do on that takeaway. And you can see how you stand up. See how your head comes up out of the circle a bit. So those two things we got to pay attention to. That takeaway is definitely, we got to put an end to that. The way we're going to do that is you're going to put a shaft right on this line right here that I just drew, which is about a 1 o'clock position. When you take that club back, I want that shaft to be parallel to the one that's on the ground. And when the shaft is parallel, I want the club head to be outside your hands more. So you're rolling your hands and breaking your wrists a little bit. Does that make sense? But everything else is good. You got a lot of power. That takeaway is the only thing we got to fix. As he takes the club away, he's gonna load into that right heel. Sorry, that left heel. You see how he's got a much deeper left hip position. So that's going to be the goal. Get that takeaway fixed. Don't straighten that trail leg. You see how it straightens up a little bit. Notice how his trail leg doesn't really straighten. See how he sets into that. So there's a little bit of movement here in that trail leg starts to straighten a little bit. It should straighten maybe a little bit. I don't want you to stand up. My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions.